Your name does not need to be funny. I mean, I think it's just the art in general. I don't know whether it's a stand-up comedy thing alone. I guess it gets exacerbated, it gets worsened with stand-up comedy. However, I think people need to pay attention to comedians. There seems to be this mix-up between stand-up comedy and music. They believe that they're all entertainment, which is why I personally don't like calling it entertainment, because you feel like since an artist can perform and I'm pressing my phone, an artist can perform and I'm talking to my friends, you can't do that for comedy because comedy are words dependent, attention dependent. But you need to pay attention. If you don't understand the joke, you will not laugh. And so that makes it worse for stand up. So I wish Nigerians can pay attention more to the comedian and not just assume that they can catch up on the joke. Because you not paying attention forces comedians to start doing normal things, physical humor, and everybody just faces one direction. I've put out a post on X on Twitter, and I think I even put it on Instagram. That there are several Nigerian comedians that can stand toe to toe with any comedian in the world. I feel our only limitation will probably be the language, because the mainstream street language in Nigeria is Pidgin English, which might be unintelligible to folks outside the country. However, there are so many comedians that do strictly English. There are so many ways that even Yoruba or Pidgin English can be subtitled. Especially the young comics now, Dexmon, Debuka Mike, Timi Adetayo, Ose, Kolamide, Jester, of course, Ovi Godwin as well. And majorly because they've come with the originality, the creativity that everybody can applaud or appreciate. Stand up comedy is also a good way to export our culture. For example, I didn't know anything about OJ Simpson until I watched Chris Rock's Bring the Pain. So there's a way we can export our culture through stand up, which will make people get so much interested in us that they start knowing our celebrities. And with the intensity with which we're pushing stand up, we're on the right path, definitely. First of all, your why. Stand up comedy is one of the purest forms of art, and art is a passion project. If you want to do any form of art well, you need to be passionate about it. That involves your mind not being set at fame or fortune. If that happens, the journey will be more authentic. Then, as a side note, your name does not need to be funny. So if you can change your name from whatever it is now to your first and last name, or your first name, a simple nickname, AY works, Buffy works. It doesn't have to be a mouth. It doesn't have to be something mouth. It doesn't have to be MC something funny. It doesn't have to be Sambisa, because you are speaking and you need to have an identity that will follow your craft. It's Kevin Hart. It's not MC Hatu or something. Thank you.